What is up everyone, my name is Kianja, I'm from South Africa and welcome to my channel. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's totally invested into the Island show that is being run by Big Hit Entertainment. Me and my mom have been watching it every single week. It's the one thing that we really look forward to. So yeah, we've really been enjoying it. And luckily all of the members that I really like are still in the show, so thank goodness for that. But in today's video I wanted to go through each of the 11 members that are left and kind of just give my thoughts and opinions on those members and whether I think they are ready to debut. At the end of this video I'm going to give you my predictions about who is going to debut and kind of who I want to debut at the end of this. But yeah, feel free to leave your comments down below about your opinions on each of the members and who you think is going to debut at the end. But if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into the video. Okay, so I wrote down a list of all the names and I kind of ranked them in terms of likability. Well, I've ranked them in terms of who I like most. And yeah, obviously it's totally biased, so hopefully you don't get offended. We all have different opinions. So the first person I'm going to talk about is the person that I love in the show and who I really want to debut, and that is Jay. Can we just give a hand to Jay? Honestly, I have liked Jay since the first episode. I remember just watching him when he came in and like his confidence and just his style like really attracted me, and through the episodes I've seen how passionate he is, and especially in the later episodes I've been seeing how actually caring he is. He's such a good friend to all of the island members and he's also a really good leader. I'm sure we all saw with the last episode with the chemistry test how he was able to give each of the members a role that suited their strengths. And his passion is just so... I love it. I love his confidence. That man, honestly. I know that sometimes he comes off a bit arrogant maybe, but to me, I just see that he's really working hard to reach his goals and his dreams. And he has been improving so much throughout the show. Like in the beginning, I was like, shame, his vocals. But these past few tests that they've been doing, his vocals have been so good. So yeah, his dancing's good. He's likable. I'm sure that if he were to debut, I'm sure he will. He'll be great on variety shows. So yeah, honestly, I'm rooting for Jay. And with the last votes, I was voting for Jay every single day because I was so shocked when in the one episode they showed us the global rankings so far, and Jay was at number 11. I honestly I was shook. Okay, I was so surprised. I was like, how is Jay at the bottom? How are people not seeing this man's like golden personality? Like, I just didn't understand. But obviously everyone sees different things. But yeah, I really am hoping that this Friday Jay makes it, because to me he is ready and deserving to debut. Hashtag Team Jay, y'all. Comment down below if you Team Jay as well. At number 2 is Jake. Yes, Jake. I also really like Jake from the first episode because he was so cute and shy. I think it was the part when he was saying to his team members like, oh, shouldn't we say hello like to the other people? It's a bit awkward. I was like, this man is adorable. And Jake, he has had one of the shortest times training. I think it's like 9 months, and his improvements, y'all, we all saw it with this last chemistry test when he literally was chosen first by the producers. And but yeah, Jake, honestly I think a lot of people like Jake because with the global votes he was doing really well. I also think he's deserving to debut because he has that passion. He's always training and doing things by himself to improve, which just shows you that he has the mental capacity, maturity to debut. So yeah, I really like Jake. Hashtag Team Jake. Comment down below if you like Jake as well, because he a cutie. If I'm gonna be honest, I was voting for Jay and Jake every single day for the last global votes because those are the 2 members that I really want to debut. Like, those are the 2 that I was focusing on. To me, if the debut group has those 2 members, I'll be happy. I'm not gonna lie. The third person is Heeseung. Not gonna lie, in the beginning, I wasn't totally a fan of Heeseung. I'm not too sure why. I don't know. He just didn't really catch my attention. But over time I've really seen his talent. His vocals are insane, dance as well, and he is a good leader. And I don't know, I like that he's not too arrogant. He's very humble, and he gives people the opportunity to step up and to take center roles as well. So that's what I really like about him. But yeah, he's definitely grown on me. And honestly, if Heeseung doesn't debut, then nothing will make sense. Then number 4 is Taki. Taki Zumba. Hey, hey. I'm not the only one that thinks of that song. Like, I literally thought of that song when it first came out. Since the first episode, honestly, Taki has been so adorable. He's literally like a little dumpling. Oh my word, Taki is so likable. Yeah, so he's 4th because I really just like his personality. But yeah, if I'm being honest, Taki isn't really at the level he needs to be to debut. And the thing is, I don't know if anyone else will agree, but in this industry, I feel like when you're younger, it's easier to still debut in the future. Whereas the older members, if they don't make this, they don't have that much of a chance debuting that soon. Because a lot of the companies, the older you get, the less chance you have of debuting. So yeah, to me, Taki is one of the members where I'm like, honestly, I really like him, but if he doesn't make the debut, I wouldn't mind because I know that he can still grow and debut in the future. So yeah, Taki definitely needs to improve his singing. And then number 5 on my list is K. Okay, K is another member that from the beginning, me and my mom both were like, ooh, he's like interesting. Even the producers, I think it was Rain, they were saying like he likes the look of him, he's definitely interesting, you know. And K, he's been a bit controversial with the last few episodes because he seems a bit aggressive. He's very forward, I'm sure we all know. But I still think that he has the talent that is needed for the debut group. He's very strong in vocals, visuals, his facial expressions, dancing. He has it all. He definitely just needs to learn to be a little bit less intimidating. I mean, the fact that he even intimidates Heeseung. But I think also in Asian countries, age is such a big thing because if you're older, they see it as you need to respect them more. So to him, I think because he's the oldest, he feels like he needs to take the leadership role. So he definitely needs to learn how to let go and let other people lead. But yeah, I just like K though because he has a good balance in his personality. He has the passion and he's very focused when he's training, but then when he's not training, he's very like loving and caring and playful with his members. So yeah, I don't know, I've just kind of liked K since the beginning. So that's kind of why all of the Japanese members just seem to really be so likable. And then number 6 is the other Japanese member, which is Niki. Niki, I think after a few episodes, me and my mom were like, okay, he is such a good dancer. But the thing about Niki is he needs to be a bit more open. The struggle is I don't think a lot of people can actually see his true personality. He seems to be holding back something. I don't know if you all agree. Tell me what you think about Niki. I think he's getting there. He's opening up a bit more and we're seeing him a bit more. But yeah, I feel like in order to get more global votes, he needs to really just show himself more. I think he's a bit shy, but he's also so young, but he genuinely is so talented. And I also think his vocals have improved so much. Like in this last chemistry test, even the producers recognized that he's improving. So yeah, well up to Niki. Then number 7 is Daniel. Daniel is the youngest, but he's also one of the tallest. But he also has really nice visuals. Like Daniel has like very sharp eyebrows and his eyes. Yeah, Daniel has been such a cutie as well. I have the same feeling towards him as I do to Taki, where they're both really cute. But I also feel that Daniel is very talented, but at the same time he is so young. So if he wasn't to debut in this group, I wouldn't be upset because like I said, he can still go on and train and get better and then debut in the future. But yeah, I feel like he was better in the beginning, but these last few tests, I don't know if it's pressure or nervousness, but he just hasn't been stepping up to the plate. But I think Daniel is more prepared than Taki to debut. So I don't know, Daniel's kind of one of those people that I'm 50-50 like in terms of whether he'll debut or not, because I don't know, he just changes between episodes, so we'll have to see with that. Number 8 on my list is Sunoo. Sunoo, oh, that man. I don't know who else was so shocked when he came first for global votes. I was literally like, what? But at the same time, it also makes sense because with all of the like behind the scenes videos on YouTube, he is just so adorable. Like, he's so likable. He doesn't even try and he's like so cute. I think that's why a lot of people vote for him, because he's so relatable. His vocals are also insane. He obviously just is lacking in terms of dancing. in terms of strength, and he even admitted that he's not very strong, but that's definitely something that can improve with a few more months of training. So yeah, Sunoo, I'm pretty sure, like 99.9% sure that he's going to be making it in the next episode because a lot of people are voting for him. Number 9 on my list is Hanbin. There's a lot of controversy with Hanbin because, especially in the last few episodes, Mnet and I don't know who it is that's making these decisions, but he has not been getting a lot of screen time, and it's really not fair because the more screen time that someone gets, the more chance that people are going to vote for them because they're getting to like them and know them more. So they really are putting Hanbin at a disadvantage, but luckily he's getting a lot of votes. Like in terms of global votes, I think Hanbin is safe because he has so many fans, especially in the Philippines. I think it was the Philippines that he was the most popular in. But yeah, not gonna lie, in the first part, like in part 1 of the show, I didn't really pay attention to Hanbin because I was focusing on people on the top of my list, you know. But he has definitely come in as a dark horse. He keeps improving, and I think his dancing is definitely like really good because he's done so many cover dance videos, and I've seen his cover dance videos, and that man is talented. But his vocals, honestly, his vocals aren't bad, I'm not gonna lie. Especially in the chemistry test, I was kind of surprised by his vocals. They're actually really good. So yeah, Hanbin, I think he's deserving to debut because he works really hard and he just seems so sweet and humble. So yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that because he's definitely gonna make the global votes, but we can't really tell if the producers like him because we don't see his responses, you know. So yeah, that's really unfair, and everyone's been saying like justice for Hanbin, so I'm sure that Big Hit and Mnet see it, so hopefully they can give him more screen time. So number 10 is Sunghoon, which is the finger skater. He's not at the bottom because he's not good or anything, it's just I haven't paid attention to him that much, not gonna lie. I definitely think he is really talented, and all of his finger skating videos have been popping up on my recommended on YouTube, and I've been watching them, and wow, it's so beautiful actually. But yeah, he definitely is really good. He's been in the top ranks in that show, so I also think that he is like a definite debut because he's very consistent. He doesn't have days where he's really bad and then really good. He's just like really good overall. Other than that, I think he's just sweet and yeah, don't have much to say about him, not gonna lie. Okay, and then number 11, last on my list, is Jungwon. And yeah, like I was saying with Sunghoon, it's not because he's not good, it's just in terms of like personality, I don't pay much attention to him. Cute little smile, really good dancer as well. So yeah, he's also one of the members that have been so consistent that I'm sure he'll debut, but he doesn't stand out to me in terms of like charm, but that's just personal, okay. But yeah, that is my ranking for those 11 members, and honestly, I really do not know what's going to happen in this coming episode. I have no idea who is going to be eliminated because at this point I don't want anyone to be eliminated. Like I said, if someone did have to, I would say Taki, and that's just because I feel like he has a lot to improve on. But other than that, I just wish Big Hit could debut all of them. Just thinking that only 7 are gonna debut blows my mind because it just doesn't make sense. But hopefully, like a lot of other shows, they'll choose 7, but then they'll end up putting more people in, which has happened with so many shows. I just don't know. And I'm also kind of annoyed that it's 100% on global voting because someone can be very likable, but they might not be ready to debut, and that's where there's kind of a problem because they can be getting a lot of votes, but then when it comes to like actual performance and gelling with the team, they cannot be that good. So yeah, that's why I just don't know what's gonna happen. What are you guys feeling about this whole global votes thing? Because honestly, as long as J&J make it, I'll be okay. Okay everyone, now in this part of the video, I'm gonna be talking about, okay, if I had to choose 7, who would I put? And I'm not gonna just look at like likability. I'm gonna be looking at talent, skills, and the balance I think is needed for a team. The first person I think will definitely have to be in the team is Heeseung. He has the most experience, I'm pretty sure. I think he's a given. He's a really good leader. I think he'll tie the team together. He'll be a good center in terms of controlling everyone's pace and things like that. So definitely Heeseung. I need to try and think of them in units as well, because you need to have a good amount of vocals, rappers, and dancers. You know what I mean? Okay, so Heeseung is definitely dance and vocal. I'm definitely gonna say Jay. Jay is definitely in there for me because I feel like he's a really good dancer, and I feel like Jay could be on the rap unit because his vocals are not as good as Heeseung's, but I feel like rapping he could definitely get trained on. Heeseung, Jay, Jake. I'm just gonna have to put Jake in there. Okay, I know I'm coming off a bit biased, but Jake, he might seem a bit less competent to other members, but to me, I feel like he would just bring something. I can't even explain it. He'll just bring like spice to the team. He just seems like he's needed there. I don't know about y'all. So yeah, Heeseung, Jake. Okay, and Jake is vocals and a bit of dance, I would say. Okay, and then we would need who do I choose now? I feel like Sunoo, he's not one of my favorites, like he's not on the top of my list, but in terms of vocals I feel like he's needed in the team, and yeah, he just seems like he's needed. And K, I definitely think K, he's very powerful. He's also really good with like tying the team together, like his strength and his abilities, and he's also very consistent. The only time he didn't do that well was when he was a bit sick, which, you know, reasonable. So yeah, and K is good with vocals and dance, and I feel like K, if he had to, he could be a good rapper. I'm not too sure. And then I think the last two members would be Jungwon and Sunghoon, and that's just because I feel like they have what it takes to debut. They have the skills. So yeah, they were on the last of my list, but if I really have to look at who's the most competent to debut, I would say them. So that means that the people not in my debut group is Niki, Taki, Hanbin, and Daniel. It's really tough. I don't even know how producers do this actually at this point. I want it to be like, you know how the latest group Treasure, they were also only like I think 7 when they ended the show, and then 12 debuted. So honestly, I really hope that Big Hit can see that the team is better with all of them together. I'm really hoping that way more than 7 gets to debut at the end, because 7 just seems too small with this amount of talent. Okay everyone, thank you so much for watching. Those were my opinions on the 11 Island members and who I think should debut. To be honest, I don't even know anymore. I'm still like, I can't comprehend that someone's gonna get eliminated this Friday. But yeah, if you guys have any other opinions, please leave them down below and let's chat about it. But yeah, I think I'm going to be making another video after the episode that's coming this Friday. Hopefully I'm celebrating in that video. I hope that you have a good day and that you keep safe. Bye!